Look at his eyes, that's not normal.
Los ojos se le van. Y ya toca así.
Hi, if you're watching this, you probably know Panda. Panda is a beautiful border collie mix that was given to me by the police. They just couldn't take care of him, and we accepted him at the shelter. From the beginning, Panda is having so much fun. He's an incredible dog, happy-go-lucky, jumping over the water hose. I mean, the dog is great. But from the beginning, we knew there was something off. We knew there was some movements in his eyes. It's called nystagmus. There were some other symptoms. We took him to Isidore. We performed a CT scan. Everything looked normal, but there were some signs that indicated that maybe he had some sort of epilepsy. So we started medication, and he's been improving and he's doing great. But lately, there are some new signs. There's some things that are worrying us a lot. His behavior is really off. He starts barking and growling and nothing at the air. There's something strange there. So we have taken Panda to a specialist, to one of the best neurologists in the country, to have a second opinion and to investigate this even further. Have a look at this. This is Panda.
Good morning. Today we're heading to Madrid to take Panda to the neurologist and investigate what's going on. Lately, he's started displaying some strange behavior, like snapping at the air. He's not aggressive towards us, but he does seem uncomfortable and quite unusual. It's almost certain that this is a neurological issue.
Así que vamos a Madrid y nada, vamos allá.
You can leave him on the mat. I'll ask you a few general questions, then examine him and carry out all the necessary tests.
Did these episodes start suddenly?
No. At first they were sporadic and barely noticeable. But over time they've increased. And in the past few weeks, we've noticed he's also making movements like snapping at the air.
That craniofacial deformity he has, with the bulging skull or very flat plane, suggests an issue with brain development. The first thing we wanted to rule out was a brain malformation that could be causing these episodes. These episodes are paroxysmal, meaning they occur without a clear trigger we can identify. They're not purposeful and seem to involve changes in consciousness or behavior, which fits the profile of epileptic episodes. When we consider the possibility of a brain lesion, it's likely they're connected. Structural brain lesions often lead to epileptic conditions, which is why we performed an MRI of the brain. It's important to remember that epileptic seizures don't always present with classic symptoms like tonic-clonic movements, loss of consciousness, salivation, vomiting, or diarrhea. Depending on the area of the cerebral cortex affected, seizures can manifest as cognitive changes, behavioral alterations, or autonomic signs. In Panda's case, what we're observing are behavioral changes. In similar cases, structural lesions in the brain have not always been identified, though in a few, abnormal electroencephalographic activity has been recorded. Although I can't confirm epilepsy since I haven't captured abnormal activity, everything points to an epileptic condition. How do we treat it? We'll start him on an anti-epileptic medication and monitor his progress over the next few weeks. I don't expect the episodes to disappear entirely, as that rarely happens. What we aim for is a reduction in their frequency and intensity. We'll start with phenobarbital and assess his response. It would be very helpful if you kept a log of the episodes to measure whether their frequency or intensity decreases. If you notice any specific triggers, try to avoid them.
For now, Panda will stay at the clinic for an MRI scan. We'll return soon to review the results and understand what's happening.
There is something seriously wrong with Panda, and we don't know what it is. For the time being, my brother is staying with him at the hospital, and tomorrow, first thing in the morning, they're going to have an MRI. That is going to give us clarity. We need to ask for your help. Please donate. Please help us figure out what the problem is, get the right treatment, and give him back a good, happy life. Please donate. Help us save Panda. Thank you.